Namaste, my dear friends. The last Yama is presented as Aparigraha by Patanjali. This is a very brilliant concept. The concept of Aparigraha comes from the idea that in normal life we all need some kind of matter and material, whether they are material in nature like physical material or sometimes ideologies, that we need to engage in our daily life towards our dharma. Things like food, things like shelter, things like clothes, etc. that we need, which are helping us in the long term to fulfill our dharma and our duty. Now, what Patanjali is saying is that if we start receiving or accumulating these things much more than we need, then we start to spend more time taking care of these objects rather than living and fulfilling our potential. When you look at nature, whether it's plants or animals, they only take what they need to fulfill their daily and long-term dharmas. They don't have bank accounts where they save lots of money. They don't have warehouses where they store goods that they are not using currently. It's only us human beings who have this unnecessary concept of hoarding. We consume more than we need. We grasp more than we need. That is a much more philosophical concept about it, because we don't consume everything that we have. We hoard it in warehouses. People sometimes have 5 houses, 4 cars, hundreds of clothes, hundreds of bank accounts, but they don't enjoy any of this. We need to ask this question, how much we need for fulfilling our dharma and sustain our life based on that. If we start accumulating more and more, then we start taking care of those things more and more, we have less time for the reflection of our own life purpose and our life journey. That is why Patanjali says, Aparigraha sthairye janma kathanta sambodaha. When we practice Aparigraha, the non-grasping, in the long term, we start to realize what is the purpose of our life. This is very, very symbolic. And that is what is the concept of Aparigraha, not to hoard what we don't need. It does not say that we must become detached from everything in this world. We must not become impractical. We must be practical and choose what we need. Important word, what we need, not be what we desire, so that we are going forward towards our dharma on a daily basis. Otherwise, it becomes a distraction. Imagine if you have many things, you have to take care of that, you have to maintain that. You don't have time for practice, you don't have time for self-reflection, you don't have time for your family. And that is the problem in the modern era, where we've got so much products that we are disconnected from ourselves. And yoga is about a deep connection to ourselves. That is why, my dear friends, Patanjali is presenting the concept of Aparigraha, which is intelligent accumulation of what is appropriate and not hoarding. And this is very personal, because what one person may need is different from what another person needs. And that is why this concept of Aparigraha is very personal. And we all need to reflect what is it that we need to fulfill our dharma and work towards that and work within that. This is Aparigraha, my friends, the concept of non-hoarding. Namaste, my dear friends.